Good morning, lovelies. ZoëTwoDots here with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you, and today we are jumping into the full breakdown, every single little itty bitty detail for the Johto tour event coming up in Pokemon Go. This will be including the free features, the paid ticket features, the live event stuff happening on the Saturday and Sunday. There's a lot. This is going to be every single little detail that you need because Niantic's even dropped more live event information like this week. So there's a lot to get into. I'm going to break it down, piece by piece in an ordered manner. If you want to jump to any specific time codes for topics, that will all be in the description. So if you want to jump from free to paid to where are the live events, what's going on, plus at the end, a whole bunch of just tips for maximizing your gameplay, getting the most out of the event, whether you're doing paid or free, that will be towards the end of the video as well. So grab yourself a snack or grab a cup of tea. We're going to jump into it. First things first, assuming that the YouTube app doesn't crash as well or doesn't keep bugging out, I will be streaming the first hour of the Johto tour, so at least to give you guys a bit of a flavor check what's going to be happening over there. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, stay tuned for that live stream, and then because typically it's a massive day, my video won't be out as fast as things like a community day, so definitely tune into that first hour live stream if you want to get like as much vibe for what the event's going to be like. That's going to be like, I guess, your earliest check-in for that. Otherwise, jumping straight into the event details. So Johto Tour will be Saturday the 26th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. A massive day. And for everyone, there is the option to free to play or the paid ticket version. Keep in mind, last year for the KANTO tour, there was a Saturday component and a Sunday component. This year for Johto, the Sunday component is only for the live on the ground events, not a global, Johto event. We're going to jump into that later on, but the Sunday, it's not like last year how it was split into Saturday, Sunday. It is just Saturday paid ticket, Saturday free, and then Sunday separate tickets, separate events, a whole bunch of different stuff going on. First things first, we'll jump into the non-ticketed features. So if you want to be free to play, this is what you can expect for every single trainer when you log in on the Saturday. We're going to start with some very specific wording here. Some Pokemon originally discovered in Johto will be appearing in the wild, in raids, and hatching from 7-kilometer eggs. I believe the emphasis on some is going to be that, the paid ticket holders are getting everything. So every possible thing is going to be in the paid version. The some is in the free version. So maybe that will be evolved forms. Maybe it might be specific Pokemon themselves. There's no real clear delineation here. As in there's no like a literal list of the exact that are clarified as some. So just keep that in mind. There may be some things that you can't get in the free version as opposed to the ticketed. For everyone, raids will include Entei, Suicune, Raikou, Lugia, and Ho-Oh. Lugia caught during the event will know the special attack Aeroblast, and Ho-Oh caught during the event will know the special attack Sacred Fire. For everyone, Heracross and Corsola will be appearing in raids. These are regionals, but they will be appearing worldwide no matter where you live. Out of 2-kilometer eggs, everyone will be able to get Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, Togepi, Tyrogue, Smoochum, Elekid, and Magby, and with everything for Johto Tour being released as a shiny, all those can be shiny, Tyrogue being the newest one. Additionally, there's going to be Johto Pokemon popping out of 7-kilometer eggs, but there's no specifics on what Pokemon those are exactly, but unless there's something really crazy in the 7-kilometer eggs, I think that the 2-kilometer egg is where I'm going to be hanging out personally. Everyone can do up to 6 special trades per day. Stay tuned to the end for a secret little strat hack life pro tip with the special trades. You might be able to double this, and we'll get into the details at the end, but 6 special trades advertised. There'll be 5 rotating habitats, which we'll jump into in a second. There'll be timed research related to trainer battles. Eevee will not have the walking requirements for Espeon and Umbreon, and that will last until 11 p.m. that night. So even beyond, once the event spawns end at 9 p.m, there's extra time to do evolutions, which I'm going to guess, if I was going to be a betting person, is that probably doing those evolutions is part of one of the timed research things or one of the collection challenges, depending what version you're playing. Additionally, for everyone, there are going to be Kanto spawns as well. And these kind of Kanto flavor spawns are things that evolve in Johto. So things that were released in 1st gen and then had a new evolution in 2nd gen. These will be spawning throughout the, full Saturday duration. Those Pokemon being Golbat, Gloom, Poliwhirl, Slowpoke, Onix, Chansey, Seadra, Cypher, Eevee, and Porygon. And lastly, just to kind of like flag it here, everything is going to be available as a shiny. Everything Johto is being dropped as a shiny once this event gets kicked off. Keeping in mind, you'll have a better chance of finding shinies with the paid tickets, but you do not need to have a ticket to be able to get one of these as shinies. This has always been a thing. KANTO Tour, when it started last year, hey, Shiny Paris is new. someone in New Zealand could be playing first hour of the event and someone in America could find a random wild Paris and it could be shiny. Once it's on sort of thing. So even if you're playing free to play, if you have a lesser chance, you can still get the shinies. Once the shinies on, you're good to go, sort of thing. For the rotating habitats, I'll put on screen here as well for the times and what they are. You can probably make your own assumptions for what types might be spawning in these, but we're gonna have New Barktown, Violet City, National Park, Goldenrod City, and Mount Silver as the featured rotating habitats. With the last of the rotating habitats ending at 7 p.m, then after that from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m, Pokemon from all habitats will be spawning. So if you missed something in one of the first, or if you're working earlier in the day or whatever it might be, that last little 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. window is gonna be, you know, go for gold, a little bit of everything, go bonanza. Additionally, there's going to be 3 new pieces of music during the event, composed by Junichi Masuda, one of our, Pokemon OG creators. So hey, if you're feeling it, don't forget to turn the game sound on for a little bit. Before we jump into the paid ticket features as well, as I said before, everything Johto being dropped as a shiny, but there's a few shinies that aren't mentioned, whether you pick, gold or silver version of the paid ticket. Those Pokemon being Girafarig, Corsola, Remoraid, Octillery, Tyrogue, and Hitmontop. As is kind of mentioned, we can assume, Tyrogue's mentioned for the eggs, Corsola's mentioned for raids. There's nothing specific mentioned about Remoraid, Octillery, Girafarig. They're probably going to be wild spawns. Will Hitmontop be a wild spawn? Do you need to evolve your Tyrogue? I don't know. But it may be a situation like for Kanto Tour when, Paris and Spearow and Snorlax and new shinies, they were incredibly hard to find even as spawns, and then additionally the shiny was super hard. In our group alone, I think I got the Snorlax, Alan got the Spearow, and PvP Steve got the Paris. And that was it. Like no one else in our group of 50 got those shinies. Maybe in like our extended group, possibly, but those were super hard to find, and they were ones that weren't mentioned as like the version exclusives, that sort of jazz. So that may be the case. This is a little mini speculation corner. Girafarig, Octillery, all that kind of jazz. We will see, I guess, but keep that in mind. They're going to be new, and they may be the hard ones to find. Let's jump into the ticketed versions. So if you want to pay for a ticket for the Johto Tour event, these are the things that are going to apply to you on top of all the free stuff. If you're free to play, everything before this applies to you. Unless you want to go to some of the live events later on, again, stay tuned and for tips. I'm going to put on screen right here now the differences between the gold and the silver version. There are a handful of exclusive, so incense exclusive per version. So some gold exclusives, some silver exclusives, full stop. If you play the other version, you cannot get these Pokemon on your incense, etc. You'll need to trade with a friend to, complete the challenges or to, get that shiny, unless you want to go hunting for it after the event, of course. Additionally, the version differences have a boosted shiny rate for particular Pokemon as well. So there's some things that are the same you can see here. The starter Pokemon and Hoppip being, covered across both, and then a few other, boosted flavor differences. I'd recommend, if you still haven't decided which version you'd like to grab, make a little list of what shinies you need to finish off. Are you missing, for me, I'm missing a Ladybug to evolve, and Phampi's a new shiny. Also, Miltank is in silver. So that's kind of like my direction. Whereas in gold, I'm only missing, I think, a Misdreavus to finish the evolution family. So there's a few more things in silver that I want. That's kind of made that decision for me. That's kind of it in terms of like version specifics. Otherwise, you're gonna have the same experience. So regardless of the versions that you select, all ticket holders will be able to experience the following. Here's the specific language. All Pokemon originally discovered in the Johto region will be appearing in the wild in raids, research tasks, attracted to incense, hatching from eggs, will be available via trading with friends, or be obtainable via evolution. So it's still very cheeky language, I think. You'll have access to everything, but it's still a bit unclear of like, well, it's available through evolution. Does that mean, if I want a shiny Hitmontop, I need to get Tyrogue? Or will Hitmontop be wild? It's still a bit grey, but you will be able to get access to everything in some way. So as opposed to the free version that just has some, which I imagine will be spawn related, keep that in mind. We'll see. I volunteer as tribute as our Asia Pacific, creator. I'll find out. I'll let you know what's broken and what's like. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's fair. Ticket holders will have event exclusive special research leading to an encounter with the mythical Pokemon Celebi. Make sure you do catch your Celebi during the event as well for the special move Magical Leaf. And once you complete your special research, you're going to unlock the Masterwork research, similar to the KANTO Master Research, which was for Shiny Mew. We'll get into the details of that in a second as well. Spawning off incense for ticket holders will be unknown GOTUR and J, and they can be shiny, so spelling out, Go Tour J. There will be 9 collection challenges available. And again, if I was going to make a guess, probably based off the rotating habitats, probably the trade collection challenge, and maybe tying in with like the timed research for battles, something along that flavor, more than likely. There's going to be a free bundle containing 3 remote raid passes available in the shop. Additional bonuses for ticket holders are eggs will be 1/4 hatch distance, so those 2-kilometer eggs are going to be pumping through. Get steppin'. You'll get twice as much candy for hatching eggs. You'll get extra candy for catching featured Johto Pokemon. So combining that with, a Mega with a Pineapple, like a lot of candy. And you'll be able to get up to 9 free raid passes by spinning gyms. Don't forget that as well. Maybe even if it's something that you don't particularly want to chase through raids, if you've got local raids and you've got the free passes, might as well do something. You'll get an in-game medal to commemorate the event. You'll be able to take snapshots for surprise encounters, and special stickers will be available by either spinning Pokestops or purchasing them from the in-game shop. No mention here of if they're popping in gifts, and I hope that they're not, because previously I personally missed out on those because there's so much to do. Opening gifts on top of everything featured for the day, like in Kanto Tour, was impossible, and I missed out on a whole bunch of like stickers and little just cute collecty things. Specifically for ticket holders as well, your special research, you will need to choose, your partner Pokemon, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, or Totodile, and your research will, feature around that Pokemon. Kind of, I'm gonna guess similar to the branching research that we had for Go Fest. Making your own little rock band, picking your partner Pokemon, and that's gonna, filter through for the rest of your special research. The special research tasks will include the following challenges, so catching different species of Pokemon, evolving Pokemon, earning a certain amount of Stardust, taking snapshots, defeating Team Grunts. Some of the rewards will include evolution items, rocket radar pieces, a guaranteed encounter with shiny Gyarados, an encounter with Celebi, so that's in your special research, Celebi's in there. You'll get avatar item rewards, so all ticket holders, no matter which version you grab, you'll be able to get the Ho-Oh wings as like a little backpack item, the Lugia face mask, and then depending on your version, a t-shirt. So gold version, Ho-Oh t-shirt, silver version, Lugia t-shirt. Specifically mentioned in here as well, the wings and the mask will be early on in the special research, and the t-shirts will be towards the end of the research. And once that special research is complete, again, unlocking the Masterwork research. Keep in mind, guys, special research never expires. It may just get a lot more difficult to complete once that event's over. So as long as you have, log in the day of the event, if you've got a ticket and somehow you've been called into work, you've bought your ticket, everything was all aces, and you've been called into work for the day. Oh no, I can't play during the Johto tour. Make sure you at least log in to receive the special research, and once you've got it, you've got it. Happy days. It's not going to expire. It's probably going to be harder to do when there's not those featured spawns, but you've still got it. Timed research collection challenges, those are timed and limited. Special research, it stays there. It just lives in your little special research thing for forever. So then jumping into the master research line. This masterwork research is designed to take a long time. Same vibe for the shiny Mew. That took a hot second. There was a lot of walking, a lot of quests. I like that kind of thing, like having a long-term goal and things to tick off. Very nice. So we'll see how this one goes. By progressing through the Masterwork research, you'll be able to encounter legendary shadow Pokemon, that is Apex Shadow Ho-Oh and Apex Shadow Lugia, that give off an aura never seen before, except these never seen before auras really look like Shadow Mewtwo's auras. But hey, maybe it's not. Maybe there's a slightly different lightning sparkle effect. Long story short, it mostly seems as a visual with the shadows. Apparently they'll have a new purified look as well, which we haven't seen what that looks like. We've got these images for the shadow versions. Very sparkly, very electric-y. Purely visual, except for their moves that do have some, function. Ticket holders will be able to obtain both of these, by the way, so it doesn't matter which version you picked, you will get both during the master research. For their moves as well, Apex Shadow Ho-Oh will know Sacred Fire Plus, which is a stronger version of Sacred Fire. And then once purified, it will learn Sacred Fire Plus Plus. I don't know what is up with the naming scheme. At least it's simple and not just calling it random different words. Like, it's a pretty clear indicator of like Sacred Fire plus. You know what one you're on, I guess. If you want the full numbers and stats, that is available in like the full Johto Tour post on the Pokemon Go website. And then Shadow, Apex, Lugia will know Aeroblast plus, Aeroblast plus, that sounds, which is a stronger version of Aeroblast. And once purified, it will know Aeroblast plus. There you go. Whether or not that's beneficial, argue about it in the comments. I genuinely don't really know what's going to be the benefit versus purifying or not. If it's going to, where the balance is, sort of thing. But again, this is going to be a long-term research, so we have plenty of time to discuss that and think about that for later on. And that's it. That is pretty much it for all of the details of like the Saturday Johto Tour bits, all of your bonuses, the free versus the paid ticket event. We're going to jump into some of their live event stuff, which is they've announced some Saturday stuff and some Sunday stuff. So for the live events, Niantic has just announced a bunch of locations for the Saturday, so actually during the hours of the Johto Tour event. And these are specifically for Europe, and they are like photo ops. There's no extra specifics about like, nothing in here says more Pokestops or more spawns if you go to these locations, purely that there are some photo ops at these locations. So there's going to be, you know, Niantic staff and representatives with something to get a photo with. I mean, if it's safe for you to go and you want to go do it, good for you. But these will be on the Saturday, the 26th, the Johto Tour, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. locations to go and get these photo ops. So the following European cities will be, we're going to have Linz, Berlin, Dortmund, Essen, Hamburg, Hanover, Warsaw, Bristol, Cardiff, Edinburgh, Liverpool, London, and a second London location, and Manchester. I'm going to put the full details here for you guys. But photo ops available in those places. Have fun, stay safe, all that good stuff. Then for the Sunday is a bit of a different thing. The Sunday live events are more of a like almost how we used to enjoy, you know, safaris and things like that. It's a whole different event. It's not just photo ops. So Sunday, February 27th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time for these locations. Monterrey in Mexico and in Kaohsiung, Taiwan as well. Those two locations, the Abu Dhabi event was cancelled, so keep that in mind. So for trainers that did purchase a ticket for the Pokemon GO Tour Live, this is a separate ticket, not the regular Johto Tour ticket, a Pokemon GO Tour Live ticket. You can look forward to a whole bunch of bonuses, an encounter with Mewtwo, item rewards, special research, that sort of thing. Specifically says here, who knows, a sleepy Snorlax may even join your photo shoot. So Go Snapshot encounters more than likely with sleepy Snorlax, which we haven't seen since the Pokemon Sleep announcement, which who knows what happened to that, but shiny chance on the Snorlax. Specifically stating here as well that shiny Pokemon will be appearing more frequently at the Go Tour Live locations, Ditto specifically being one of them that's spawning in the wild more frequently and shiny boosted or shiny available. Specifically saying here you must be at the above mentioned locations in order to experience the ticketed gameplay, and only ticket holders will have access to the event's special research and event exclusive experiences. Whether or not you have a ticket, so this is like the paid stuff, free stuff. If you have a ticket or not, trainers in Monterrey and Kaohsiung will be able to participate in raids from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Those raids are going to be including the legendaries Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, plus non-legendary raids for the Kanto region, also Farfetch'd, Kangaskhan, Mr. Mime, and Tauros. Keep in mind the tickets for these in-person events are US dollars, like 25 US dollars, or the events, you know, local, whatever your local currency conversion is. So you can do the maths on that one if you are attending in person. And those are available on the Pokemon Go Tour website if they haven't already sold out. Additional ticketed features for these in-person events are real-world themed habitats with their own collection challenges. So similar to, most of this is like the same bonuses as the Johto Tour, but for the Sunday for in-person. More Kanto themed, by the way. 6 special trades, once again, access to a special research, snapshots, eggs in incubators, 1/4 hatch distance, 2 times candy from hatching eggs, extra candy from catching Pokemon featured in Kanto, 9 free raid passes as well, exclusive in-game medal, special stickers from Pokestops and gifts, confetti on the map, real-life photo ops and lounge areas, so physical stuff to do in the parks, and exclusive merchandise available at select locations. And that's it for the in-person stuff. So the Saturday, Europe, photo ops, that's it. No other spice. Sunday, Taiwan and Mexico, proper like extra in-game bonuses, Kanto themed, you need a ticket. I mean, there's some stuff without a ticket, but the main bonuses being ticket. If you're free to play, enjoy the raids, you know, enjoy the regional raids if that's what you're doing. If not, chill out, have a good one. That's it for that details stuff. Take a breather, take a sip. Whew. I'm gonna jump into a couple of tips and tricks to get yourself prepped to have a great time for your Johto tour, whether it be free to play, paid, whatever you're vibing with. Bunch of tips, let's go. As always, my number one hot tip is always the physical, in real life prep stuff. Your human body, your form is important. Take care of it. Make your lunches, prep some dinner the night before, or like, you know, make a reservation, go out for lunch somewhere, make some, you know, someone else can deal with the cleanup and the prep and all that kind of jazz. You've earned it. But, you know, all the whole water bottle prep, get your hydration drinks, your muesli bars, all that kind of stuff packed in your backpacks the night before, set it and forget it. I previously did a survey on my subscribers, like on all you guys, you lovelies, and 70% of you that during at least one Pokemon Go event, you in some way compromised your personal physical health for the event. That could be, you know, forgetting to hydrate, skipping lunch by accident or purposefully, getting sunburnt, things like that. Take care of yourself. You know, at the end of the day, it's a game and it is a fun one, but do not compromise your personal health for a game. Therefore, prep in advance so you don't have to worry about it or forget about it on the day. Additionally, in that backpack, get your charge packs, your cables, all your stuff prepped the night before, your Go Pluses, get your hand warmers or your hand coolers, if I assume that's like ice blocks, I don't know. Hats for the sun, gloves for the snow, whatever it is that you need, chuck it aside the day before. For in-game tips, there's a few things. We've got megas, special trades, all that kind of jazz. So, top tip for megas, if you're looking for megas purely for the candy gains, I did a quick YouTube short video. It's on TikTok, it's on Instagram Reels, all that kind of jazz, for purely the numbers breakdown of which mega is best to evolve for maximum candy returns. So if you're just there for candy, you don't care what it is, the best ones to mega evolve are going to be Mega Pidgeot, Slowbro, Aerodactyl, Charizard Y, or Gyarados. Again, all depending on typing differences. Maybe you specifically want to grind out the candy for insert specific Pokemon that you love here. That's not going to apply to someone else potentially, so sit down, have a bit of a weigh up of what type candy you want more for. If you want to go for pure bulk, these are the top ones to do for pure bulk. If you're also someone who wants to consider the raid aspect of things as well, the Mega Aerodactyl is going to be up there as a top pick because it's going to boost rock type moves, and those are going to be super effective for a lot of the raids. So for Ho-Oh, for Lugia, awesome. You're going to get that boost from Aerodactyl, and for your friends in the raid that have, or for anyone in the raid, your enemies in the raid who have got rock Pokemon as well. I personally tend not to raid as much during the Go tours, the safaris, or the Go fests because I like to maximize shiny checks, but there's usually some downtime to do raids anyway, plus there's the 9 free passes, so keep that in mind if that's something that you care about for getting the raid boost too. Additionally, someone did mention the fact that Aerodactyl is going to help if you want more Corsola candy. Some people, you know, be like, why do I want more Corsola candy? It doesn't evolve. Well, it doesn't evolve, I guess, in, well, yeah, future prep. Cursola in future gens. You might want to stash aside 100 or 50 candies for that potentially. But because it's a regional, maybe you don't see it. Maybe you want to power up a regional for no particular reason. That's an option there. Aerodactyl is going to give you some Corsola candy too. I know for me personally that's a cool thing, but I also collect hundo regionals and I like having little weird regional collections, so that might not apply to you. Maybe you just want a ton of like Fampi candy. A Mega Evolve something with some ground. Do we even have a ground Mega at the moment? Or whatever. You might just want bulk candies for one thing. Evolve at your own discretion, but Mega Evolve something and you get a bonus out of it. Really simple things as well, a storage clean out and an item grind. Hopefully you did a nice chunky storage clean out during the triple candy transfer bonus. If not though, I'd totally recommend doing a sort by recent, do a cleanse, and then sort by number and do a cleanse there too. As always, once you sort by number, you know, after playing this game for a long time, you're like, why do I have like 1796 IV Charizard or Charmander? But I've already got like a hundo, or I've got one that I like better, or my shiny I prefer to use. You probably stash some things that you don't need anymore. Clear some space out, save yourself some storage. And an item grind as well. The big get your bowls event is starting now-ish / Friday, the 18th. So Buddy's going to be bringing you balls, Pokestops, gifts, all that kind of jazz. Get a whole bunch of balls. Just get your hands full of so many balls. that you're drowning in balls for the Johto tour. Simple. Bonus tip, and this probably only applies if you're someone who uses a Pokeball Plus, like I do, or some sort of like automatic catcher. Because those only use the regular red balls, I personally delete all of my great balls. That way I can pick up more red balls and stash more ultra balls. For me personally, if I'm catching something manually, it's either easy enough to catch with a red ball, or if I really, really want it, I'm not gonna go to a great ball, I'm gonna go straight to the ultra ball. I wanna lock that thing in, not lose it. So I typically get rid of all my great balls so that I can prioritize more red and more ultra. Again, if you don't use an auto catcher or a Go Plus, that might not be relevant for you, but there's the tip if you need it. Pre-make yourself a raid team for Lugia and Ho-Oh and the other legendaries if you are doing so. If you want to save time and just have one team for both Ho-Oh and Lugia, Electric and Rock is where you want to go for. You can go into the battle menu in Pokemon Go and pre-make teams, pre-label them. That way you don't have to think about it on the day. I mean, auto suggest has gotten a lot better, but it's not always the best. So pre-make those now. You can sit down and make some teams now. Additionally, if you want to save more time, take turns. Take turns of being the sacrificial raid starter. If you're all raiding in person, one person jumps in and starts the lobby, and then everyone jumps in when there's like 30 seconds left on the countdown timer. And rotate who takes that turn, sort of thing. Additionally, spend your time in the lobby doing your revives after a raid. Don't worry about reviving until you do your next raid, because otherwise you're just kind of sitting there in the raid lobby doing nothing anyway, so you might as well do your revives when you're in there. Probably an advanced tip would be to get on and use the Raid Party app that is, by Pokebattler. That is a third-party app. It doesn't do anything in terms of logging into your game, like nothing like that. It's purely like coordinating raids. So kind of like how Discord's for local groups, but it is all around the world for coordinating raids. But probably check it out earlier, like have a look at it now if it's something you want to do, or maybe you want to join raids on your Sunday while, USA and Europe Saturday is taking place, whatever it might be, or maybe you want to join in some of the raids you've got friends on your friends list who are in Mexico or Taiwan that are playing at those events to, get invites to Kangaskhan raids or Farfetch'd raids, whatever it might be. Check out that app because it's a really easy way to like copy paste friend codes in and like start your lobbies up. Super efficient. We're in the home stretch now. I would recommend doing your trades at lunchtime. So once you sit down, remember, have lunch. Sit down and have some damn lunch. Feed yourself. Do your trades at lunchtime. So there's probably going to be, there will be if you're playing ticketed, requirements for doing trades to complete the collection challenges. Do you have your exit buddy? Find your gold and silver buddy, whoever's got the different version to you. Coordinate your trades at lunchtime while you're sitting down eating, kind of get that done while you're doing that. Additionally, the 6 special trades, coordinate in advance, contact your friends, lock in those, at least probably 5 people. Or if you don't have wiggle room for like random trades, but like lock some people in for your trades so that you know who, you don't show up on the day and you go, hey, Steve, let's do some trades. And Steve's like, oh, I've done all my trades, sorry. Plan them in advance, smash them out at lunchtime, happy days. Or additionally, if you guys want to trade new Pokemon, maybe you and a friend both get Shiny Corsola. Awesome, we've got a lucky trade, we can shiny trade out like lucky Corsola. Happy. Make sure you do it before 9 p.m. just in case, because special trades, you don't want to run out of the time window. That being said, time windows with special trades are a bit weird. With previous events, this has happened, and there's no harm in trying it because of the way time zones work. For example, for Kanto Tour or Go Tour, Go Fest, whatever. This has been possible in the past, and I would imagine possible for Johto Tour. For example, the event starts in New Zealand or in Australia or Singapore, Asia Pacific. Saturday, Asia Pacific, and our 6 special trades go live. Happy days. Trainers that are still on their local on Friday can do 6 lucky trades, 6 special trades. I believe it's some sort of limitation with just like they can't force it by region. It's just once special trades are on and 6 special trades are on and 6 for everyone. And because it's only capped per day, typically that means, Australia event time Saturday, I get 6 special trades. Friday, for anyone still on Friday, 6 special trades. And then, conversely, once it rolls over to USA, Europe, all that are on their Saturday, Asia Pacific is on Sunday, 6 special trades for us as a bonus. So there's no harm in trying. At the worst scenario is you get 1 special trade on the day that's not supposed to be a day that you can do it anyway. Best case scenario, you get double the amount of special trades. So try it. Try on Friday if you are USA, Europe, Africa, Middle East. If it has gone live somewhere else in the world and you're still on Friday, try it. And then for Asia Pacific, try again on the Sunday. I feel like it hasn't been fixed, it hasn't changed, and that's been a thing that can happen for like so many of the previous special events for special trades. So try. And lastly, pro tip, do not take any Go snapshots before the event starts. Do not. I have flagged this for like the 14th time with Niantic. I don't know if it's going to be addressed or fixed beforehand. I don't know if it has been fixed for any events recently, but the issue being, if you get a Smeargle photobomb before the event with a featured photobomb starts, you will not get the special photobombs. This happened to me for GoFest, I'm pretty sure. I missed out on GoFest, some of the GoFest's photobombs because I had already had a Smeargle photobomb. It's really unfortunate and it's really like automatic. I know a lot of people, including myself, you know, before Com Day starts, you know, get my buddy out on the map, give it a berry, give it a pat, take a photo. Oh no, Smeargle. Just as best you can, set an alarm in your phone that says, you know, no photo, but just don't even open the app until the event starts, whatever it might be. Just be really careful because, you know, that might mean you're not getting SNORLAX spawns or whatever the featured Pokemon is, you might not get because you've already got Smeargle popping up. So just be cautious. Just be cautious. Be careful. And that's it. My throat's dead. Oh, God, I'm tendy. That's a long video. Again, time codes in the video description if you want to jump back and listen to anything, go over anything. Additionally, leave your hot tips in the comments. Is there something that we could be doing to, you know, fully maximize or like get, you know, extra spice out of this event that I haven't considered or mentioned here? Leave a comment. I'm going to leave a little heart on all the top suggestions. Let me know in the comments as well. Are you going free to play, ticketed play? Don't care either way. Let me know. And good luck for your shiny hunts, for your raids, for your hundos, for your nundos, whatever it may be. Good luck for just having a good day. Maybe it's your first time seeing your community out and about in public in a while because, you know, it's finally safe to do so, or you've all got your boosties, so it's like, hell yeah, let's go out and just see friends and have lunch. I hope that that's an amazing, you know, just day for you, socially, solo, whatever it may be. Good luck for it, have fun, and be good to one another. As always, lovelies, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you to everyone who did leave a like as well. And if you'd like additional ways to support the channel, links for Patreon and the merch are in the description down below. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.